I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. And for the Nets, we've got Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5 roaming the paint. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening game that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Sumner passes to Johnson. No good on the triple. Barrett against Johnson. Here's Grimes, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Here's Sumner. Johnson outside. From downtown. Randall grabs the board. New York with the ball. Barrett the pass to Randall. Here's Grimes. No good on the 3. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time. The year the Knicks turn it around.
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Here's Grimes. He kicks to Barrett. Here's Robinson. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Sumner. And the pass to Finney-Smith. And the Nets miss again.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Schroeder finds Randall. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Randall with a screen for Schroeder. Pass to Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. And it's laid in by Barrett.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Give it up for Green White.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Mitchell Robinson. Good season for him last year. And he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. Here's Claxton. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Sumner passes to Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here is Robinson. Pass to Barrett. Clock at 6. Robinson a screen on Johnson. And it's Barrett penetrating. Brooklyn with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Johnson, the pass to Sumner. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Sumner. On the wing, Johnson. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
New York moving the ball around. Shot by Grimes. No good. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Sumner. Inside. It's good. This game is all even.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Here's Sumner. He's guarded by Schroeder. Finney.
Sharps, not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Randall a screen on Johnson. And it's Barrett penetrating. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And the first one drops.
They're just one of those guys who you can see the competitive drive that he has. He's a hungry player. He's young. And there's no doubt he's going to get better.
And so Barrett nails both of them. 30 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Simmons. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Pick by Bridges. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Tie game in Brooklyn. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Please give a big round of applause for your Nets V Knicks team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Guard spots occupied by Quickly and Barrett. Toppin is out there with Brown, and it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Barrett. From 15 feet away, Brooklyn with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Bridges shot, good. Well, there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man. It is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. The putback. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. New York trailing. And here is Quickly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
The three from Thomas. They grab their own miss. Bridges a screen on Barrett. Here's Thomas. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. The Knicks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Barrett with the ball. And there's the pass to Quickly. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Thomas. Here's Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
And the length of Simmons using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And checking out the numbers here for Finney Smith, how he did last season. Last season, put up about 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
And Brooklyn has possession. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. And Simmons slams it in.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Passes it to Randall. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Schroeder outside. Randall with a screen for Schroeder. Back to Randall. Over Simmons. Stolen. Dishes it to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. There's the pick. Here's the hook. And that one's good. Simmons. And now a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Randall passes to Robinson. Back to Randall. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Simmons looking it over. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot by Johnson, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Randall outside. Pass to Grimes. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following.
Welcome. The first half is
not surprising to see 2 competitive guys who bring it every time.
And now looking at where things stand at the half. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Hart.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Randall's got the first points of the second half here for New York. Here's Sumner. Started by Schroeder. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Randall no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They lead by 4. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And Randall throws it down.
Now, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Bridges passes to Sumner. Bridges a screen on Schroeder. Here's Sumner. He takes it in. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Schroeder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Barrett, no good. Nets leading by 4. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Bridges, no one around him. Hits it from 3-point range. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
New York takes timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And quickly in for Barrett. Quickly with a wide-open look. And a miss there on the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
To the paint. A fadeaway. It's rebounded by New York. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. Last year, getting it done. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover. Now, here's Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
Simmons checked in for the Nets. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brown's checked in. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now, quickly. Schroeder outside. Lets it go with the 3. No good that time.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Left side, Brown. Here's quickly. Misses off the right iron. Nets leading by 9. 1:19 left to play in the third. The pass to Thomas. Six to shoot. From 15 feet away, they get it again. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's Quickly. Trying to get something going. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickly is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
And Quickly drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Simmons. He's got 8. Outside Thomas. Down low. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thomas got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Hartenstein can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside Thomas. And the 3 off target. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Sumner passes to Johnson. Here's Finney Smith. A 3-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 12. Passes it to Randall. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Heady play there from Randall. He knows that contact is coming, so he gets himself into position, draw the foul, and still score.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
And you know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Back to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Look for signs of Randall trying to continue to improve as a passer, as he was unselfish on that play.
Bridges outside. Here's Sumner. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Nets lead by 9.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Randall. Lets it go from 11. And the Knicks good for 2.
Well, fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randall comfortable from that range to knock one down.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Timeout.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Quickly the pass to Grimes. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
RJ does not have a problem setting up teammates, and he's getting better at doing that.
Bridges passes to Sumner. There's a screen. Over quickly. Sumner's shot is off.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's quickly. Softly drops in the floater. And now just a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Knicks. Randall kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Quickly. Randall with a screen for Quickly. And the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Stolen by Quickly. And it's blocked. They retain. Randall surveying the D. And it's Quickly in the corner. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Barrett against Johnson. The pass to Sumner. On the wing, Bridges. Benny Smith passes to Sumner. Johnson from outside. No good. The Knicks go the other way with it. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Randall down low. He dishes it to Barrett. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Bridges kicks to Sumner. Passes to Johnson. Pass to Finney Smith. The Nets need to get a shot off here. A tray. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 15 seconds left in the fourth. In the fourth quarter. Here's Quickly. Off target from outside. So they foul intentionally.
Team seconds.
Here's Sumner, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line with 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 7 seconds left in the game. Quickly finds Toppin. Brown outside. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.